Sports collectibles. We all love them, and we sometimes actually buy them. Well, this was actually won in a contest, and this hat was actually given by a family friend, but you get the point. And I'm here in my new program, In the Cards, to discuss the trading cards industry and the sports collectibles industry in a whole. But focus will be on the trading card industry. I'm a big fan of trading cards for sports, and I've been collecting since early '01. And I'm here to share my opinions and a bit of my knowledge about the sports collectibles industry. This segment is where I go over a brand of card, and in this case it'll be Pacific's Crown Royale brand, and I discuss my opinions on it. Now, when you think die-cut cards, I think Pacific Royale is what comes up in your mind first. Pacific Crown Royale first came out in the mid-90s as this, let's see, this one here, this is card number 7 from the 95 set. It's Marshall Faulk, back when he played with the Colts. And they were pretty much one of the first full die-cut cards out there. Another example here, this is how their design evolved into this here. This is from 2000. This is number 2. This is Jake Plummer. Now, of course, I got into the industry in 2001, and this was their 2001 example. This Pacific 2000, during the 2001 season, I think has some of the best card design, as you see here. The crisp, clear lines, the font. I loved the font. Especially this part here, the design was just amazing. Now, Crown Royale lasted from 95 to 2002, or 2003, I can't remember. Around that time, Pacific stopped making trading cards. But Crown Royale will always be one of the more popular sets, even if it's fumbled the card, even if it's no longer being produced. This is Retro Discussions. I will be discussing unlike when I did the Crown Royal review, this will be on a particular year and a historic card set. I am going to use, as my first one, a newer set. 2007 Fleer Ultra. This was the first card set released by Fleer after them being acquired by Upper Deck. Now, let's see what Upper Deck did with the traditional Fleer Ultra design. Now, I've been collecting Fleer Ultra since '01, and, well, this is pretty much the traditional design. See, they got the text, silver outline, player name in silver, position, team, and, of course, the Fleer Ultra logo. Wait, here, yeah, there we go. Now, this is card number 115. This is Ben Watson. He was a tight end for the Patriots at this time. Now here, let me zoom back, let me get up, you can see this is my big problem. First off, the fade. You can't tell with me putting it up to the camera that much, but there is a sort of a dark blue fade, maybe 20 centimeters from the bottom. And, my other real complaint is the font. I'm not really big on the font. And, well, they had sort of like that baseball uniform font with the thing flying out of the last letter back in, I think it was '02, '03, '04, maybe even '05, I don't know. But that was probably one of my favorite Fleer Ultra designs. Now, let's take a look at the back. The back, you can tell the back has definite Upper Deck influence. See the gray to white fade? That's been pretty much an Upper Deck staple since about '01. I seem to remember their MVP card set having that. And then you got, well, this is a bit more Fleerish down here. First you got the player picture, you got the logo, bio, and some liner notes about one of his games, and then you got 3-year stats, combined total stats. The black line and the stats had been a tradition for Fleer, at least at that '04 or '03 card set. And then you got the necessary trademark information. Now overall, I'm going to only give this card set a 7 out of 10. I'm not really big on the font or the fade. If it had a better font, maybe I'd be a little more like a 7.5. But it's just, you can tell the Upper Deck influence is there. Now I would like to discuss another type of sports trading card, this time the NASCAR license. NASCAR license belongs to PressPass, a company which is owned by the Ertl Company, which manufactures die-cast tractors and other farm equipment models. Now, they also do rookie cards. They're general for football, but I'll explain that sometime down the road. Here is a 2002 PressPass, I believe, premium die-cut red Ricky Rudd card. Now, I kind of like this card. I mean, mainly because of the, die-cut. And I kind of like the red color, even though, well, look at the colors. It doesn't quite match. That's more or less the part of the uniform. Here's another one. I kind of randomly picked this one out. Number 61, Blue Refractor. So it's B61, 2008 PressPass. Even though it's copyrighted, I don't know if you can see this, on 2007. Now, let's see, one other one. This was one of I think this came out of like the first pack of cards I ever bought that were, here we go, racing related. 2001 PressPass VIP Matt Kenseth. Shiny. That's all I'm going to say, it's shiny. Now, these are just 3 examples of the racing cards I have. I hope you enjoyed that look. I may show some of my basketball and baseball cards later on. Well, I know this has been quick, but I hope you've enjoyed the program. I promise there might be some second pack openings soon, and I will give you my opinions on those. See you later. This is Dave, signing off.